What up, world? Welcome to an episode of BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. BrandonJaneauShow, social media platforms, Instagram, Threads, Brandon Janeau, Facebook, The BrandonJaneauShow, and of course, YouTube channel. Oh my God, TikTok, really. Lord Chase. TikTok, BrandonJaneauShow. Go follow me on all of those social media platforms. Yeah, follow me on all social media platforms everywhere. Like I was saying, YouTube channel, YouTube channel, Brand Your New Show. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment, like the vids, everything, man. I appreciate you all. Thank you all, man. Um, let's get into it, man. Um, so I tried this episode earlier, and I had a phone call, and my headphones were tripping. They were about to die on me, and they actually did die in the episode. So I did it, recorded it, but I didn't like how I did it the first time. So I decided to come back on here literally 5 hours later and do this goddamn episode again. I hope it goes better this time. This is Life at Times with Music, and on this Life at Times Music, I've been doing a '90s edition of these Life and Times music, and it's been kind of fun, man. I've enjoyed doing these so much. It's kind of because music sucks right now. Music just sucks right now. It's not really good. Um, but yeah, man. So yeah, I love doing this, man. This is gonna be fun. So again, it's another top 10 list, '90s edition. So I can't wait to do this, man. This time, there's nothing better than a '90s music, man. I grew up in the '90s. I was born in '94, mid '90s, late '90s. So R&B in the '90s was goated. Couldn't tell me that it wasn't. Um, One era of '90s music that definitely was the goated time period of it was R&B. There was never R&B '90s. Put it in a box, man. I love the artists that are doing R&B now, but '90s R&B was just game changing, life altering sometimes, man. That shit was so good. So tonight it is my '90s R&B artists. I've done the songs, now it's time to do the artists. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now I do my list. Go from 10 to 1. Talk about why each artist is on my list, why am I picking each artist, why are they ranked where they're ranked. And then I will also give you know, all the way to one. And like I always say, you don't like the list. It's very simple. You don't like the list. You can create your own in the comments. I do not. I do not. I've had some back and forwards, about the list sometimes, and you know, um, yeah. But if you don't like the list, you can comment on it, or you can just straight up make your own. I mean, that's, I mean, listen, it's a very easy thing to do. Write it down, put it on the list, man. So, so let's do this, man. Kick it off at number 10 is SWV. Sisters with Voices. You're goddamn right. SWV is on my list. Listen, I think SWV is one of the groups in music that a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to. Maybe we do. Maybe in our community, my community do. But SWV, man, are legends, icons. I watched the NPR Tiny Desk a lot. Um, and to see them perform and still have them voices like they did, man, crazy. SWV is one of the greatest groups, one of the greatest female groups, and especially in the era where the '90s had. In Vogue, Destiny Child got started in the 90's. Uh, Total, who else? There's a couple female groups in the 90's. But yeah, man. But yeah, SWV is still one of the greats. I mean, what? Their first album that they ever put out is still a classic, like iconic. You got what? Weak, uh, uh, Right Here, Human Nature. Like, bro, You're the One came out in the 90's. Like, bro, like when they was doing songs with Missy in the late 90's. Come on, bro. SWV was the shit. Y'all can stop that shit, man. SWV was the shit. So they're at number 10. Number 9, Janet Jackson. Oh yeah. Janet Jackson, coming from the family that she came from, the Jackson family, for her to establish herself in the 80's, but in the 90's, 90's Janet? Poetic Justice Janet? Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. But musically, she grew up in that era in the 90's with that music, man. That music was goaded. That's the way love goes. Anytime, any place. Like, bro, Janet in the 90's, was goaded. Goaded. Iconic in the 90's. R&B music wise, couldn't touch it. One of the greats to ever do it. Like I said, the 80's, with the Patrol album and all that, but the 90's Janet is where I think a lot of people realize, like, oh shit, like, nah, she's not like her brother. She's not like her brothers. She's her own. She's standing on her own. And I think the 90's really made Janet into the the goat that she became. I think the 80's was one thing, but the 90's is where she solidified, like, nah, just as bad as my brother, bro. Like, we can do this shit. So yeah, Janet Jackson at number 9. Number 8, speaking of a Jackson, here it is. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is at number 8. Now again, it's Michael Jackson. Anybody that has Michael Jackson on the list and he's not one, being anything below one is offensive to Michael Jackson fans and Michael Jackson, right? But I thought about it, like the 90's Michael Jackson. Remember the time, black and white. You had what else? Shit. Scream with Janet and him. You had a lot of classes in the 90's, You're Not Alone. Like, bro, they don't really care about us. Like, Michael Jackson in the 90's was just as dominant, but when it comes to R&B, I think Mike in the 90's R&B wise, I think there was a little bit there were better R&B artists in the 90's, but Mike definitely deserves to be on this goddamn list. We're not about to sit up here and pretend like Michael Jackson don't deserve to be on the goddamn list. Number 7, TLC. I said this earlier when I did this episode, but I'm gonna do it again. Being a kid of the 90's, right? Being a kid of the 90's, nothing was better than Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Mid Sunday. I'm not gonna say like you had to get in the house, take a bath, eat, and then go to sleep. But Friday, Saturday, mid Sunday, right? Friday was Disney Channel. Friday was Disney Channel. Friday was Disney Channel. They always had an original movie come out on a Friday, so you used to catch that shit. If you wasn't going somewhere or something wasn't happening, you used to catch that Disney Channel movie on a Friday. Then Saturday was Nickelodeon. Saturday was Nickelodeon day. It's not even close. What you had, Keenan and Kel, classics, and then you had all that. All that was our SNL or A Living Color or Mad TV. That was our show as a kid. And TLC created the iconic All That theme song. Still to this day, it's still iconic. You know how goaded that is? Like for you to have a kid theme song still be considered one of the greatest theme songs that have ever been put out. Yeah, TLC was different. TLC was different. Like, come on, bro. Not to mention, in the '90s, you had the uh, "Sexy Cool Crazy" album come out. Their first album with "Creep" on it. Man, come on, bro. Then you had "Waterfalls" come out. You had no Scrubs. TLC in the '90s, bro. TLC in the '90s. Nah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Lopez. One of the greatest female rappers to ever do it. Um, but TLC was the shit. It was the shit, bro. You can't even sit here and lie like they weren't. TLC was the shit. And I think they might have been. I don't know, I'm not too sure, but I think they might have been like the first group to have really a female rapper like that. Like Lisa Left Eye Lopez, I could just rap her ass off. So yeah, number six. Number six. Erica Badu. I feel like we're gonna give Erica Badu her flowers. That's how I feel. I feel like we're gonna give Erica Badu her flowers. Like I truly feel like for somebody that has been one of the greatest female artists, especially when it comes to R&B, her originality, her ability to always change, but also stay true to her neon soul roots. The first time you saw Erica Badu, you just knew she was different. And then in the '90s, that was that. I think her first debut album was just legendary. I think On and On was on there. I guess I see you next lifetime. Like, bruh, like, um, I just dropped Tyrone in that era, like that in the '90s. Like, bro, Erica Badu was everywhere in the '90s. R&B musically, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, bro. Like Erica Badu was the shit in the '90s. Come on now, come on now. All right, so I go to my top five recap. Recap time. Number 10, SWV. Number 9, Janet Jackson. Number 8, Michael Jackson. Number 7, TLC. Number 6, Erica Badu. And number 5, Miss Lauryn Hill. I don't give a shit how many times I do a '90s list, as long as it's hip hop, R&B, or even pop. I'm pretty sure Lauryn Hill's gonna probably be on the list. Pretty sure. Lauryn Hill in the '90s was legendary, iconic. You don't even realize like how goated she really was until you start to listen to the music again. Yo, she had the Fugees in that group in the '90s. Then she had the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is still one of the greatest albums ever. Lauryn Hill's a goat, motherfucker. And then she was in Sister Act 2. Come on, bro. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this, man. Miss Lauryn Hill is number 5. What a bullet. Are you kidding me? Number 4 is Aaliyah. Aaliyah's 4. Aaliyah was my first crush. Like my first childhood crush. Aaliyah. Bro, y'all don't understand how beautiful that woman was. Lord have mercy. Aaliyah was beautiful. Like, God almighty. You just like, damn. Yeah. You know how they be doing them 90s, them fine girls of the night? Aaliyah. Like, yeah, like Aaliyah. Yeah. Aaliyah was beautiful. Beautiful. You don't even like put it in like that. No, man. That was beautiful. And then her music matched. Like her music was goated in the 90s. When she teamed up with Timbaland and Missy Elliott for the One in a Million project, bruh, come on, man. Put that in the bag, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Solidified. Solidified. Even the age ain't nothing but a number album. Like, bro, she had some classics on that project, bro. Um, One of my favorite Drake songs that he's ever done is Unforgettable with Jeezy off of Thank Me Later. I forget the name of the song. Um, but you'll get this reference. Nunu was singing it in the car at ATL. Like, yeah, like yeah, man. Is it Let Me Know? Yeah, Let Me Know, I think. But yeah, man. Aaliyah was goaded. One in a million. And then of course she did Are You That Somebody for the Dr. Doolittle movie. When they actually used to do fucking soundtracks for fucking movies and it actually used to actually have original songs. Are You That Somebody came out, bruh. She was you watch that video and you're like, damn. You're like, damn. Yeah. Her in the 90s, bro. That Lord Jesus. Man, I miss her. Man, if she was in this era, dominance. Dominance, man. Yeah. Number three. Boys to Men. Are we kidding ourselves? Are we kidding ourselves? Are we really doing this right now? Listen, I know, like, just like SWV, there was a lot of dudes, groups male groups in the 90s. Drew Hill, 112, um, Guy, Jodeci, bunch of them, bunch of groups in the 90s. I get it, I get it, I get it. But nobody had that much dominance like Boys to Men. None of them. Motown Philly, Let It Snow. What else? What else? It's so hard to say goodbye. Uh, what's that shit called? Sweet. The song they did with Mariah Carey that was like the longest running song in Billboard history until I think Little Nas X broke the record. Shit was like number one for like 28 fucking weeks or 26 weeks or some shit. Like that shit was a long ass reigning number one song. Song for My Mama off of the Soul Food soundtrack. Are we really doing this right now? Like, bro, Boys to Men was the shit in the 90s. Are you kidding me? To say they did all that in a stretch of the 90s? They came out in what, 91? 92? And they had dominance, like out the gate. Motown Philly, that whole first album is just fucking goated. So yeah. Number two, Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige is number two. What a bullet. 90s Mary J. Blige? You talking 90s Mary J. Blige? What's the 411 Mary J. Blige? My Life Mary J. Blige? Real Love Mary J. Blige? I'm Going Down Mary J. Blige? I Can Love You Mary J. Blige? Bro, listen, we could do this all day. Yeah, we could do this all day. Mary J. Blige was a goat in the 90s. The 2000s just icing on the fucking cake. Like, let's just get this shit out of the way. She was a goat in the 90s. The 2000s just icing on the cake. Like, Mary J. Blige is one of the greatest R&B artists of all time. You could put that shit in a box. Anybody that tells you that she's not, you're fucking stupid, and I don't know how you're gonna talk music ever again. Please just don't talk music. Don't talk music. It won't work for you. Mary J. Blige is one of the greatest R&B artists of all time, easily. Her 90s. run by herself should be in a Hall of Fame some fucking where. She got like three classics in the 90's. Like she had like three classic albums in the 90's. Like bro, in the 90's, you know how hard that shit is? With all of those artists that his name came out, bro, let that bro. Mary J. Blige is a goat. Legend. Icon. But she's number two. So number one. Now I did a disclaimer the first time I did this episode. I got time for that shit tonight. Um, R. Kelly. R. Kelly's number one. Um, the man is a fucked up as an individual. There's no conversation on that. Musically, musically, in the 90's, this man came out with I Believe I Could Fly for Space Jam soundtrack. You know how many fucking school events I had to attend in the 90's and the 2000s where he was still singing that fucking song? Yeah. You had I Believe I Can Fly, Turn Back the Hands of Time, bro. Turn Back the Hands of Time is still one of my favorite songs by that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That motherfucking song was hard. When a Woman's Fed Up, when he teamed up with the Osley brothers to do Down Low, bruh. Like, man, this motherfucker make hits, bro. I used to be sitting there like, this motherfucker make hits, nigga. Even his features, bro. This motherfucker got features that's like hot in the 90's, bro. Like this shit. Him and Biggie, bruh. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. R. Kelly in the 90's, bro, was just different, bro. Like you listen to this shit and you just be like, this motherfucker had a hit every fucking. It felt like every fucking year he had a hit. Like it felt like every fucking year this nigga had a hit. You was just like, nah, this nigga can't do. You like, he can't drop another song. Like, man, that nigga dropped another hit. Then you gotta realize he wrote songs for fucking people. Half the people on this list he probably wrote a song for. It's fucking nuts. Half the people on the list he probably wrote a song for. The man's pen game was crazy, bro. Like like I said, we can debate the person, which is not debatable at all, but the music, is fucking untouchable. You can't deny it, bro. This motherfucker had bangers after bangers in the fucking 90's, bro. This shit is unreal. It was unreal. It was just you just motherfucker was unfucking real. Like it was just like, god damn. I Believe I Can Fly. It was used for graduations for years. Like just like for years. One of my favorite movies, one of my favorite movies is Space Jam. Like, so of course I used to hear that fucking song every fucking time I used to watch that movie. Like, yo, man, yeah, yo, bro, this shit is. He was different. Fucker was different, bro. Like that fucker was different in the 90's. Like that motherfucker was different. You can't hate on the music, man. Fucking music is fucking goated. Like you can't hate on the music, man. That fucking music is goated, bro. Like god damn. But R. Kelly's number one. He's number one with a bullet. All right, let me recap it. Number one, R. Kelly. Number two, Mary J. Blige. Number three, Boys to Men. Number four, Aaliyah. Number five, Miss Lauryn Hill. Number six, Erica Badu. Number seven, TLC. Number eight, Michael Jackson. Number nine, Janet Jackson. And number 10, SWV. Well, if I did R&B, you know I'm going next week. I'll see y'all when I do my 90's hip hop artists. Oh, that shit. Listen, I'm already listening to songs, artists, all this shit. This list ain't gonna pan out the way y'all think. Y'all could probably guess the first two, but after that, good fucking luck. Because the 90's, nigga, like, bruh, no, man. 90's hip hop and I'll see y'all next week. I'll see y'all next week. Until then, go listen to their music. Go listen to all these artists' music. Go listen to it. If you haven't listened to it in a while, go listen to it. If you've been listening to it, keep listening to it on all musical platforms everywhere. I am Brandon Janeau. This is Life and Sound Music. Peace.